Hi, I'm Denise.
And I'm Rob.
Together, we're rolling with Rob and Denise.
Hey, welcome to our channel.
One of the first things you have to decide is what type of motorhome is best for you. There are 5 basic categories. We're going to talk about each of them, give you a general overview, and you can go from there. So the first is a Class A. A Class A looks like this. It's a bus type. Usually they have slide outs. They come with gasoline or diesel. The diesel comes in 2 forms. You can have a front end diesel or a FRED or a back end diesel, or you can choose gas. Class A motorhomes run anywhere from 32 feet to 45. We suggest if you get a diesel pusher not to get 32 feet because it does tend to get a little squiggly on the road.
The shorties, as they're called, are just not as solid on the road as the larger ones. 36 foot is a very common size, and then all the way up to 40 feet, 42 feet.
Ultra luxury motorhomes.
Yeah, ultra luxury motorhomes. Yeah.
So what we chose was a 34-foot diesel pusher, and we love our motorhome. It's perfect for us.
It's easy to park. Most campsites are a bit tight to get into. So the longer and more cumbersome the vehicle is to drive, the harder it is to get in and out. So for us, 34 feet gave us the length, the comfort, all of the amenities that we needed in a size that we could control.
This can be your most expensive type of motorhome. They go anywhere from under $100,000 to over $300,000. We found that they were built sturdier. Diesel gives you more power to go longer distances.
A Class B is usually a smaller motorhome, and they're either gas or diesel. And if you can think of a van that's been turned into an RV, then that's usually the style that they have. They're designed for weekend travel. They're also very economical on gas or fuel. They're a mini motorhome. They are rather expensive. You know, you can pay $100,000 for one of these types. But they do have their place as a category in RVs because not everybody wants a great big bus.
Class C looks like this, and this is the kind we had for 20 years. It was very easy for me to drive. I loved working with it. Usually, again, you can get the slide outs with it.
A Class C was designed to give you the maximum amount of sleeping space in an RV.
Right.
So at the front of the vehicle where you sit and drive, you have an overhead sleeping compartment, and that usually is good for kids, or sometimes it's used as extra storage area, depending on what the need is. Next we have a trailer, and trailers come in 2 forms. You have the 5th wheel, which again is pulled behind a truck, but it has an overhang at the front, which is usually a bedroom. Those are generally much larger than most trailers. 5th wheels can be anyway up to 50 feet long, and these have many slides, so they are really mobile homes on wheels. Most people have a large truck to pull a 5th wheel because of the weight of it. On the other hand, there's some popular new types of trailers that are called lightweights, and we're seeing a lot of these in campgrounds right now. So they don't cost an awful lot, you know, in terms of RV prices. They have a slide, 2, and they don't have a generator on board, but generally speaking, they've got all the other amenities that an RV does.
Trailers are probably one of the most interesting categories of RV because they have everything from toy haulers that you can rinse out with a hose to fully appointed, beautiful trailers to your classic Airstreams that are just beautiful. There is definitely a trailer out there for everybody. They even have new A-line tent trailers, and the little teardrops are making a comeback. Very cute. So after you have your motorhome, you have to choose a tow vehicle. We really suggest them because we like to park our motorhome. We do all the hookups. It takes us about an hour to set up. So we'll park and then we'll travel within an hour-and-a-half radius of where we are to see different sites. So our tow vehicle is very important to us. If you're pulling a trailer, you don't have to worry about it. Your truck is your vehicle. Just make sure it's powerful enough to pull the trailer you have. We see lots of them
really fighting to get up the mountain.
There's three types of ways that you can tow. The first is on a dolly. You either have the front wheels or the back wheels off the ground onto a platform, and you tow it along on two wheels. With a flat tow, you have a simple mechanism that you take off in 5 minutes or less, and you can store it in the trunk of the car or store it in the RV somewhere, and you're good to go.
Yeah. And there's those people that use a trailer for their fancy car or their motorcycles. Get it from point A to point B that way with a trailer. We find trailers very cumbersome.
So it's up to you how much you want to spend on it and how much time you want actually hooking it up and how hard the work is. We have a friend that pulled his back out on a dolly, so we knew that's not what we wanted. We're not in this to get injured. We're in this to have a good time.
Take a look at the YouTube channels and see
Yes.
who's done this before. Choosing the right vehicle is really important, and there is a list of tow vehicles that you can look at. If you look up tow vehicles, every year it changes. We have a little Fiat 500. It's a convertible because we love to have the roof off. It's cheap on gas, and it's great for running around whenever we land, wherever we are.
Yeah. Some people won't like it. It's a very small car. It's a very light car. It doesn't have...
Yeah, you get a bag of groceries and it's full up.
It changes every year.
Yeah.
So there's no way any one person is going to know everything about a tow vehicle. You've got to decide what works for
We
you.
had a wonderful little car, a little BMW that we loved, and we chose to get rid of it. There was something...
Because it couldn't be flat.
It couldn't be flat.
So we hope that you enjoyed the light overview of what's available and how to tow it and what to tow with. If you're starting your adventure, have fun.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Rolling with Rob and Denise. There's more stuff in there already. We've already done some great travel videos, so enjoy.
Enjoy. Bye.